there, hope you were having a fabulous day. I was just out and about and was thinking about something. I thought I'd stop and do this little video for you. Had to go out for Pepper. He had some medicine to get him some medicine. He's got a heart issue, little guy. Does very well, but anyways, that's what I'm out and about doing today. But what I was thinking about is yesterday, Jeff and I were looking at my LinkedIn, and I was looking at all the amazing people who have given me recommendations. And I turned to him and I said, you know what? These people weren't in CEO positions or VP positions or director positions when I started working with them. I've been thinking about this concept recently about, and you've probably heard me talk about choice before, but in every moment, we have an opportunity to make a choice. There's a kind of a positive path and a negative path in any direction, in anything that kind of comes up, any event, any circumstance, anything in our relationships when we're dealing with something. And at any given moment, we have an option to respond in a way that will take us closer to where we want to go or take us further away. For most people, we kind of go back and forth. We'll make positive choices, we'll make negative choices, we're limiting choices, and we kind of hit a place of a path where it's just nothing changes, right? And we kind of continue to make the same choices over and over again. But when I was thinking about these particular clients, what has occurred for them is that I was able to help them continue to take and make choices that were continuing to lead them on more and more positive paths, and take them into a timeline, into a life path that happened much quicker than most ever thought was possible. If you've ever seen The Adjustment Bureau, it's kind of a little bit of a dark movie where it's Matt Damon's in it, and he meets the love of his life, but she's not actually part of the plan according to the plan makers, whoever that is. But in the end, and spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, but in the end, they're able to break free of that particular plan and move into and start to create their own path. But in the movie, there's a book that they have, and this path, it's just kind of showing this path that these people take and the choices that they make. And if they get offline, then these people who are the path keepers, let's say, they would keep doing things and putting blocks here and there in order to make sure that that person kept going down the timeline or the path that they were supposed to go down in the original and according to the plan, let's say. But what they were able to do, these particular two, is they kept making choices to be together, and it was tough, right? There was times where they had to kind of keep checking in with themselves to see, is this the choice I want to make, right? And they kept doing it, and then in the end, they were able to continue. They started making their own path, their own lifeline that that didn't exist prior, right? And again, I think about this in terms of the work I do, and it's probably the best description is to help you keep making choices to get to the lifeline or to the path that you want to get to. Because what gets in the way is resistance, limiting beliefs, and you need to be able to clear those. You need to be able to recognize them for once, be present in the moment, not react, but respond, and continue to clear out any of the stuff that's getting in your way and actually choose that lifeline, that path that you want to go down. Because when you do that, everything moves faster. And again, in this reflection yesterday, and as I was driving today, it's like, that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens is when you keep moving along and taking the more positive, responding in a way that's more positive each time, you will get what you want. There is no choice about it. There really isn't any choice about it. So wanted to just talk about that. It's a fork in the timeline, or fork in the path. And I tried to, and I think, again, if I could get a little video clip, I'd show you. But if not, go and check out one of the trailers for the Adjustment Bureau, because I'm sure they have that in there. But because again, that's the thing we're doing. There's these forks, right? There's these forks in the road, and they happen several times a day, right? They really do. And it's all about, again, kind of keeping on that positive path, responding instead of reacting, eliminating those negative beliefs and eliminating resistance, and you get where you go way faster. So if you want to find out more about how I do that, or how we can work together, please just message me wherever you're seeing this at, whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook or even in YouTube. I'll have links below on how to connect with me. But let's just start a conversation. Just be really easy about it, and connect with me on. We'll just do a message, back and forth too, and that's just keep it light. And I'll answer your questions. I'll ask you some questions, and we'll just make sure that if I can help you get where you want to go faster on your timeline, that's what I love doing. All right, so take care, have a fabulous day, and keep being wonderful. And I'll see you later.